Every single year, our company is constantly getting better and better, launching new products, launching new systems, new promotions, and new bonuses. It's all from our CEO's a method of development and sort of framework, which is if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And so because of that mindset that a CEO has, and it's carried forward in all of us, every single year we have an amazing gathering of leaders. And this past year in 2014, December timeframe, we had an amazing gathering where people were actually handpicked by the CEO to be at the special meeting where all the leaders got a chance to share with the CEO a lot of our thoughts. And that just kind of goes to show how amazing it is to have a CEO like the one we have here at GWT, a CEO that truly cares about what his people have to say, a CEO that wants to constantly improve upon things, because again, his mantra is if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And so tonight's call, we actually want to have part of these topics in last week's call, but because of the length of last week's call, we're actually having a separate call to discuss and share with all of you guys on the call tonight some exciting things that came out from that 2014 Leadership Summit with incredible people out there. So let's get right into this, folks, and share with you guys some of the things you can be expecting very soon. Again, these updates here, we want to make sure you have first dibs to see what's going on here, to know what's happening in 2015. So first of all, some announcements regarding the trade-up is we do have some trade-up enhancements here. We actually will be coming out with very soon a trade-up promo video, okay? And so the trade-up program, as many of you know, was an amazing promotion, but as our CEO mentioned last week, it depends on how you use it. If you use a trade-up promotion as a discount for products, that is the incorrect use for the trade-up promotion. And let me ask you a quick question. Is it important to you to have people that you know come and add the normal packages? And the answer is no. Well, let me pose another question. By having a higher package or the normal packages, what does those include? Very simple, it includes more products. So is it important for your brand new LC to have as much product as possible? Absolutely, because the more products that your brand new LC can have in their IA account, the more they can be showing off, wearing it, selling it at home show parties, on their bodies as they're prospecting. So again, if you're using the trade up as a discount to get started with GWT, you're not doing yourself or your brand new LC a favor by allowing them to come in at a lower package that had less products. The correct use of the trade-up promotion is really as a prospecting tool. So we can give you a lot of tools in the company, but if you're not using it properly, it won't be used effectively and can actually hinder your business, okay? So what we're doing is that we're going to have an amazing video called the Trade-Up Promo Video, and it's going to be a quick video you can actually blast out to everyone that you know in the industry that are in other companies and other MLM or direct selling companies, and it will allow you to be able to really explain the value and benefits of the Trade-Up Promo Video. Okay, and on top of that, aside from the video we're going to have that's going to basically really help you promote and explain and to sell our trade-up packages, we're going to have an amazing trade-up landing page for lead generation. So, through a lot of the discussions we had at the Leadership Summit, one of the things that we wanted to improve upon was to have a better lead generation page for your prospects. So when someone comes to your video and they click on it, to have it direct to a landing page, or you can send out the link to the landing page that has a video, and it's going to be a great lead generator. So they're going to fill in the information. It's going to notify you that you have someone that went onto your landing page and saw the video and has interest in learning more. And so, for me, I'm extremely excited about this. I know that this is going to tap into the 96 million other people in direct sales who are looking for GWT but just haven't found it yet. Can you imagine when we have, 30,000 LCs out there each sending out videos to the trade up promo video. Can you imagine the amount of traffic that's going to be happening for Global Wealth Trade? And so to share in my excitement, I do have, again, our amazing senior ambassadors, NAs and RAs, and let me call upon a few of them to share their quick few words on what they think about this amazing new trade-up enhancement. So let me call upon first my brother from another mother. We have a few of them here. Mr. Sean Haynes, first of all. I know that Sean is extremely excited here. Sean, if you're on the call with us, I know you are, please share with us what do you see coming with the trade-up enhancements?
Absolutely, Rene. Wow, wow, wow. I'm so excited after the mega webinar, which was insane, and now with these new enhancements coming out of the Leadership Summit, the trade app is a game changer. The trade app, as you know, is going to skyrocket us to the billion. As you said, Rene, once it's used correctly, trade app will take the business to a whole new level, and now, with this trade up landing page, this trade up video, my goodness, it's going to allow everyone to go out there and just explode their business, sharing this with other network marketers, other people from direct sales around the world, and you're going to have such an incredible video with a landing page. Our CTO in the Nat Calma always creates the best tool, so I cannot wait. Trade up, we're going to go to a different level in 2015. With these incredible tools that are coming. Back to you, Rene.
Thank you so much, Sean. Of course, we have a few other people that we want to get a chance to share their words as well, too. Let's call upon Mr. Lior Skaler. Lior, are you there with us today? I know you are presently muted on your side.
Hi, Rene. How are you?
Wonderful. Thank you, Lior, for joining the call. And again, I know we had a great chat about this, too. And please share with us what your thoughts are in terms of the trade-up enhancements.
Well, wow. Like Sean said, I'm super excited about all of these enhancements that we're going to be sharing with everybody tonight. So hello to everybody from all around the world. I mean, we already know that we have the best opportunity in the world, and now it's time for the world to know that, and now it's time to help the 94 million other distributors in the direct sales industry to know that we mean business. And when we say we mean business, we mean that we will reimburse you for whatever money you wasted to get started in your other company, so that you can actually start to be paid for your efforts in a company that wants to pay you, and that's GWT. And we were thinking in the Leadership Summit, how can we share this special tool, thanks to our CEO, Rene Mesgarlou, that he gave us to be able to help as many people as we can around the world. And when this promo video gets released, they're going to be able to help a lot of people all around the world to get started with GWT. So I can't wait for this, because I let everybody know that only a bold company that knows that they're number one would even dare to create something like this, and that's why GWT is the first company in the world that's ever created this, so I can't wait.
Well, thank you so much, Lior. Again, folks, you heard it from the top here, right? But again, this trade-up promo video, it's another tool. And again, a key and correct use of this tool is vitally essential. And so, when the tool gets launched, we want to prepare you guys for it coming out. But when it does get launched, aside from just, blasting emails or tagging people or sharing in different places, you want to make sure that you're following up even after you share the promo video, to do that follow-up phone call with your prospects and to help them get started with GWT. Okay, so moving right along here to our next updates from our Leadership Summit here. One of the biggest things that we've always received as feedback over time was that our boot camps are amazing. People get a lot of value from our boot camps. They have breakthroughs. They get a chance to do through different workshops. But one of the challenges we had in the past was trying to fit so many of the key information we want to teach you into one boot camp. And to share with you a little bit of history here, while I was at that seven-figure summit in Las Vegas, one of the things that was really, really interesting was Eric Worre actually mentioned that most of the company's trainings and conventions that you go to, most of the conventions and trainings, about 10% is actually skill training or business training. Most of these trainings, about 90%, is completely just storytelling and hype training. And that's one of the things that is really crushing the industry. People get excited, but when they go home, they don't know what to do. And so one thing that we've always done at GWT, if you haven't been to one of our boot camps, you'll know this, is we focus on the skills required to help you get into your business and start making a lot of money, whether it's approaching, handling objections, doing the tour, doing presentations, doing the survey follow-up. We're trying to teach you guys all the skills required that most other companies don't teach you. And so because of the amount of information that's going on here, a lot of times we can't cover all the things we want to cover in one boot camp. And so what's happening right now is that after the anonymous feedback at our Leadership Summit, we now want to separate our boot camps into 3 different sections. Okay, so let me sort of walk you through the 3 different sections we're going to have going forward. Okay, so section 1 will be the general boot camp. So this is a boot camp where a brand new person definitely wants to get up to this general boot camp. And again, we have most of the general topics to cover in that boot camp. Later on, we will be announcing more of the itinerary within each boot camp, but for now, that's not really important. The key thing is that you understand that we're going to have all the information delivered properly in 3 different boot camps. Section number 2 will be the advanced boot camp, where it's a continuation of the first boot camp, but going into a lot more advanced details. So for a lot of people, sometimes coming into the business, it might be a little bit scary sometimes sharing some of the advanced information, and so now we have 2 different ones. And of course, the third one is what we call the Momentum Day Boot Camp, okay, and it also is including the Forensic Networker training. And so we actually had a very special boot camp end of 2014. We called it the Momentum Day Boot Camp. It was a complete hit. Everyone loved it. Everyone got a breakthrough through that. And so now we're going to have 3 different boot camps. Section 1, General Boot Camp. Section 2, Advanced Boot Camp. And Section 3, the Momentum Day Boot Camp. Now what's amazing about these boot camps is that they're going to be globally broadcast every single month, and they're going to rotate Section 1, Section 2, Section 3. So every single month is going to be a different boot camp. And so one of the other feedbacks we got sometimes in the past was that someone who came out for the first boot camp, they felt that coming to a second boot camp, for some reason they felt that they've already learned it the first time, which is completely impossible. As we all know, your brain can only retain so much information the first time, and the fact that every single top earner on this call has gone here because they have attended every single boot camp month after month after month. But to make it even more fun is that every single month we're going to have a different topic. So really, every single year we're going to go through Section 1 4 times in rotations, all right? So again, to help us share in their excitement of this amazing new sort of process of our boot camps, let's call upon Mr. Zhao Haynes to share a few of his words.
Absolutely. Thank you again, Rene, and you did a great job tonight as always. We already know GWT gives training like no other company. As you said, most companies, they're basically given hype training, storytelling. GWT gives you real world.
Hi, Sean. Are you still there with us? We just lost you for a moment.
All of us have great success. But now, with the 3 sections of boot camps, we can cover every single topic that every GWT LC needs for success. And then the Momentum Day just takes everyone to a different level. We know the one we had in December, what a massive hit that was. And so, with these 3 boot camps now broken up in sections to go in depth on all the material and forensic networking, the Momentum Day Boot Camp, wow. It's going to take everyone to another level. I expect to see record people getting into the 10K Freedom Club in 2015, as we put these new tools, these new boot camps, all the new things we're talking about tonight, as well as what was on the mega webinar. 2015, we're going to see people hitting income levels at a different speed completely. So I can't wait, Rene. I'm just fired up, revved up. Back to you.
Oh, thank you, Zhao Haynes. Of course, we also have our first National Ambassador of Global Trade, Mr. Reza Mesgarlou. Reza, are you there with us too? I believe we have Reza on one of the lines here.
Yes, I am. Can you hear me, Rene?
Yes, yes, loud and clear. Thank you, Reza, for joining the call tonight. Again, Reza, I know that you're running your own boot camps, consistently out in the Ottawa region and, of course, around the world. Share with us some of your thoughts on the new 3-section boot camp.
Well, I think it's going to be just awesome because we've always had a challenge to be able to fit as much as we can in one day in the past. And, it's always been a challenge. And now, not only we should have ample time, plenty of time to do the trainings properly, have more of a workshop, and more importantly, because it's in 3 different, boot camps for different level of people, it is far more effective. And, it's a learning process. 25 years later, I'm still learning. I never miss a boot camp personally. At least 2 a month, 1 in Ottawa, 1 in Montreal, and sometimes 3 in Toronto. So I'm just looking forward to implementing that, and making sure our members are, up to par. We already have the most knowledgeable, best trained distributors in the industry. Now we just take it at another level higher. So I'm really looking forward to it. 2015 is going to be the year, guys. I mean, we always say that, and every year we shout it the year past, and this year I have no doubt for all the
Hi. It sounds like you're breaking up there, Reza, but again, we got most of what you're trying to say there. And thank you so much. I'm not sure if it's my side here, but again, thank you so much, Reza, for sharing those words there. Absolutely correct there. And again,
it's going to be just out of this world. Back to you, Rene.
All right, thank you so much, Reza. And again, one thing that I did want to mention in these boot camps is that at the end of each boot camp, we're going to have a special section where it's going to be a special training topic that's going to be chosen to be done by one of the senior ambassadors on site. Those topics will be different every single month, so it won't be the same boot camp by far, every 3-4 months. And again, let's go upon Lior Skaler. Lior, if you touch upon as well some of the forensic networker training that will be involved in these boot camps and how excited you are to be able to go through some of that forensic networker training in these boot camps.
Well, one of the things that's the most exciting part of our annual conventions is the forensic networker training that we get from our CEO, Rene Mesgarlou, and we always, ask him if there's a way that we can do forensic on a more regular basis because it's so valuable, and every single person who attends the convention is, their feedback is always that the forensic was one of the highlights of the convention because of what they get. And we finally figured out a way how to get the forensic networker training now to more and more people. And so, I'm very excited that now we have that incorporated into our Momentum Day boot camps. And, we just had a Momentum Day boot camp in Toronto a few weeks ago, which included some forensic networker training. And because of that training, I know that there's people in the room who immediately left the training and got into action, and because of that training, their teams have been exploding since that day. So, if you have an opportunity to get to Momentum Day by car, by walking, by bus, by swimming, by flying, whatever you got to do to get there, that is going to make a huge difference for your business because I know what it's already done to people in this company. So, I know that when I got started in this company, the boot camps were one of my favorite events to attend because I always learned so much, and no matter how many boot camps I attended, every boot camp that I attended, I always learned something new. So I always tell people, you should go to the same boot camp multiple times, 4 or 5, 10 times to the same boot camp, because the trainers are going to be different. You're going to hear different stories. You're going to hear more than you heard the first time. You're going to understand more than you understood the first time. And now, not only do we have one incredible boot camp you can go to multiple times, there are 3 incredible boot camps you can go to multiple times and learn something new every single time. So this is super exciting. And I know it's going to help a lot of people in the company.
All right, well, thank you so much, Lior. Again, folks on the call tonight, if you're wondering what's the biggest difference between someone who's brand new or a few years in the business and the people who are rocking the business, making a lot of money, it all comes down to how much knowledge they've attained over the past few years. Because the more knowledge you attain, the more confidence you gain, the more ways you know how to handle objections, the stronger you become. And so if you want to simply become a top income earner of the company, all you have to do is acquire more knowledge. And the best way to acquire the most accurate knowledge is through our upcoming new 3 boot camps. And again, folks, I'm very excited to announce that coming up on January the 17th, okay, we're going to have the first boot camp of the year. That's right, folks. In the very first section we're going to cover is Section 1, the General Boot Camp, at the January 17th boot camp here in Toronto. It'll be a live broadcast globally, so folks, make sure you put that to your calendar, I don't know, on your wallpaper reminder, sticky on your forehead. Make sure you get yourself onto that boot camp. So moving along here, of course, to our next slide about some updates from the summit is we now going to have what's called a 2-tier CDSC. Okay, so we're actually going to enhance the old CDSC platform. So for those of you who don't know, CDSC stands for Corp Diplomatique School of Excellence. Okay, so people who have reached diplomat and above are now part of the CDSC club. And of course, we do have some nice, great perks. Like, for example, last year, everyone who was a CDSC member was invited to the CDSC at the Sea event, where you got a nice treat for a nice weekend getaway out by the sea, all paid for by the CEO. And these are the people who get special sort of extra incentives. Okay, so you want to make sure you get yourself to CDSC. But on top of that, we're now going to have what's called the CDSC Elite. Okay, so we have a lot of people who are perhaps on the CDSC group. However, they're not really trainers. And so, of course, in this business, if you want to make sure that you get towards, the next level, if you want to go from part-time in the forensics, categories to part-time serious, the main difference between part-time and part-time serious is that part-time serious people become trainers, become leaders. And in order to get to the next level income, to get to the 5-figure incomes, into the the 50K a month, into the 6-figure monthly incomes, what you have to do is lead by example, become a trainer, and teach your people in your organization, your next generation leaders, to become trainers as well too. And of course, we're going to have a great incentive for those of you who want to step up to that and become trainers. It just logically makes sense for your own business, but to help you have more of a push, when you become a CDSC Elite member, there'll be extra incentives that we're going to announce later on for becoming part of this group here. And again, we want to be able to recognize and to incentivize and award the people who are our CDSC members, but also become our trainers in the company as well too. Okay, so again, this is how some of our senior ambassadors share their few words here. So again, to start in the same order, Sean Haynes, take it away. How excited are you to hear about this brand new group of people, this new leaders, new generation of GWT future millionaires?
Absolutely. Well, thank you again, Rene. As you know, that's how we all got to the levels we got to, and back then we were kind of basically given no choice by our corporate team, right from presenting to training. I know most of us were told, by our CEO, our senior VP at that time, that we got to go and present and train. But thank goodness they did. It allowed us to go to another level. And anyone else who's taken on that level of leadership, you see what it does for their business. And as you said, going to that next level, it says it right in forensic. You got to become a trainer. And so for those looking to go to that next level, for those looking to, make sure you're going to be among those GWT millionaires when we hit the billion, this is what's going to allow you to step up to that next level. And, of course, we're going to have great recognition and rewards for those who do become a part of the CDS Elite. So I'm so excited. I know we got great leadership, great up-and-coming stars in GWT around the world, and so I'm so excited to see those who will become a part of the CDS Elite and take their business and GWT to the next level. So back to you, Rene.
Okay, well, thank you, Sean. And so, we're going to move on to the next slide here, unless any of our other senior ambassadors want to share a quick few words. If not, they're going to move on to the next slide here. A few more things to cover before we end the call tonight, of course. And that, of course, is going to be talking about our amazing, brand new video training system. And so, imagine when you have a brand new LC get started in your business. We already know that training for that brand new person, the brand new LC who just launched their mall is critical for the success in the business. And so, of course, sometimes, the question becomes duplication. So if a brand new LC launches their mall, how fast can they be able to train their brand new LCs? Well, guess what? When you have a video training system where you have a series of videos that enables the brand new person to get trained on their own, imagine how much faster duplication will happen for your business, okay? And so what's going to happen here is there's going to be about 15 videos that will be created by the LCs for the back office. So a lot of times we have questions coming in, people going into their back office, and they're not sure how to do some of the basic stuff. For example, how to order their product, how to use a survey, how to use group shipping, how to change their address. So now on different sections in your back office, instead of your brand new LC having to call you and to find out how to do all these simple basic tasks, we're going to have video training that's going to be part of the back office. So imagine a little question box or a help video on every single page of your back office that's going to help that brand new person learn how to use back office. So again, imagine how much more faster speed duplication is going to happen for your business, and how much more time will take away from you from doing these simple basic tasks for your people as well too. So again, 15 videos will be the start, and in the future we'll have more and more videos until we have pretty much everything in the back office covered by video training. So let's move on to Mr. Lior to share his quick few thoughts and his excitement on the new videos to be created by the LCs for the back office trainings.
Well, this is just going to make life so much easier and so much better for all of the LCs of the company. I mean, imagine when your team stops calling you because they don't need to ask you so many questions because all of their questions are answered in these incredible videos we're going to be making. Well, that's exactly what's going to be happening, is that every part of the website, every part of the different areas of the company and the compensation plan that people click through, there's going to be videos that are going to explain to people how to do every little thing, which is going to allow you to spend more time building your business and spend less time managing your team, because your team won't need you because they're going to be so supported with the training videos that we're going to be creating for the company. So I can see so many people's paychecks going through the roof because of these videos that we're going to make. So I'm super excited about this, Rene.
Thank you so much, Liaw. And of course, let's call upon Reza here to share his first few words here as well, too. Yeah, Reza, are you still there with us? We'd love to hear your thoughts on our new training video system.
Hi, Rene, Sean. While we're waiting on Reza, I also saw that we do have our CEO on the line, and he had his hand raised as well.
Oh, well, that's an honor to have our founder and CEO on the call with us tonight. Let's make sure we can unmute our amazing, incredible CEO. Sean, is he already moved up to the panelist section as well, too?
No, we can't move him over, but his line is unmuted.
Okay, so Ramin, I see you are muted on your side. If you can just unmute yourself, we'd love to hear any questions or comments as well too. But until then, we'll just carry forward and move on here to the next slide. And so,
Rene, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, welcome to the call, Ramin. An honor to have you with us on tonight's call. Was there anything you want to share?
No, it's actually Reza.
Oh, hi Reza. Sorry about that.
That's okay. I think this weather is playing tricks on us.
You sound like Rene.
Yeah, I'm just driving right now, and I don't know how well the connection is, but the video training is always getting better. We're always evolving, and the video training is just, we've always been looking for that duplication, simplicity, and basically we keep getting better, we keep getting simpler. Now anybody, anywhere, regardless of how long they've been in the business, as long as we teach them and show them where these tools are, And as long as they utilize these tools, it's just making it that much easier for a brand new member to be leading and training their members, and regardless of the location. So I'm excited about it, looking really forward to it. As we all know, we've been creating our own videos in the past. Everybody has their own videos here and there, and trying to direct people to it. Now we're going to have the centralized system that all these training videos are in, so that's just wonderful. Looking forward to it, brother. Back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Reza. Again, folks, what we're not trying to say here is to not talk to your team, right? So again, these are just additional tools. What we want to happen is we want to make sure that you're getting those questions, that you're spending time working on things that that require you to be in that conversation to intervene. But the basic things we don't want you to have to do, because we're going to have amazing video training. But again, that doesn't mean that you're not going to talk to your brand new LC. You want to make sure you always have that communication with your brand new LC, but only focus on the more important things in your business. Okay, moving along here. Let's then move on to, yes.
Hi, Rene, Sean. So yeah, just before you continue,
No, please, John, please.
I know we had our first female regional ambassador, Reza, on the line, but her line isn't able to be open. So just on the training side, she wanted to share that she never thought she could be a trainer until our senior VP, Sanaz Human, pushed her to do presentations and trainings in her first year, and it helped her tremendously in personal development, in team development, and of course her income. And she highly encourages everyone to take the opportunity to be a part of CDSC Elite, and of course we all know how successful Sherry's been. So again, CDSC Elite, everybody should strive for that. Back to you, Rene.
All right, thank you so much, Sean. Again, folks, it comes down to a simple question, right? If I looked at the people who are rocking this business, the way that they work their part-time business or their part-time serious business is they take it seriously. They get involved in training and learning things and becoming a leader. But for those of you, those who are not really, sort of focused or they're not consistent, if you apply the same way you do your business today to the way you did your full-time job, you wouldn't really have a job. And so, once you understand that, in this business, it's not hard. It's all about committing yourself, being consistent, being persistent with the business, and learning the different tools and learning the trainings. Life becomes very, very simple later on. So again, we have amazing videos now to have the brand new LC get to that point. So next, we have, of course, our next 30 days action plan enhancement. So we want to make sure we can also improve upon the first few training process steps for the brand new LC. So before, of course, we had the launch pad and the next 30 days. Now we've actually enhanced this whole process. So let's take a look here. So we now have 3 sections that's going to be the brand new life cycle of a brand new LC. Okay, and section 1 will be a training to be done in the first 24 hours. So a lot of you guys who are perhaps launching new VDM owners, if you're not going through some key trainings with the brand new LC in the first 24 hours, that's critical information that's being lost in that time frame. Okay, section 2 will be training to be done in the first 7 days, and of course section number 3 will be training that has to be done in the first 30 days. So as you know, when a brand new person launches their mall, as our CEO once said before, you basically want to move in with them. You want to become their neighbor, okay? Because you want to make sure you're as close as possible to your brand new LC, because who knows that they might go home and talk to a sunblock. And a sunblock, for those who don't know, is someone who's very negative. When they leave the room lights up. And so you never know if the brand new LC you just launched might go home and run into a sunblock, or they might go to work, run into a sunblock. So it's so important to maintain that communication with your brand new LC, as well as a training to guide them through on how to have success in their first 30 days. And so we do have the topics really broken down. So we actually have a list of things that we're going to be sharing with you very soon on what to cover with the brand new LC in the first 24 hours, what to cover in the first 7 days, and of course what to cover in the first 30 days of that brand new member's business. And we're going to have really cool ways to help you track the status of your brand new LC. And so for me, I'm really excited about this because I know how important it is to get the right training in the first 30 days. And so let's call upon again Mr. Sean Haynes to share with us some of his thoughts on our brand new next 30-day action plan enhancements.
Absolutely. Thank you, Rene. Well, again, everything that we're sharing tonight, this was, we had the top brains in the company at our leadership summit, of course, put together by our incredible CEO, and we got to hear from people all over the world. And so that's what happens when you have top brains, almost like a mastermind. These kind of ideas come up, and I know this next 30 days action plan enhancements with its 3 sections, again, it's going to make it so seamless for new LCs to get started, get all the right information at the right time, even for existing LCs who want to restart again. 2015, brand new year, what better time to, literally start over for success, and everything's going to be seamless, everything's going to be laid out just as you need it, step by step. Everyone's going to be able to run to their targets and, hitting maximum success with global wealth trade. So again, these enhancements, everything we're talking about tonight, along with everything that was on the mega webinar, is just going to take GWT to another level, allow every individual LC to go to another level as we run to the billion and 1,000 millionaires. Back to you, Rene.
Okay, thank you again so much, Sean. And of course, let's have Lior Skaler share his a few words as well too. Lior, are you there with us?
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be incredible. When I was, imagine being a new LC and you just got started in the company and you get an email, and in the email it tells you exactly what to do in the first 24 hours, and this email gets sent to you automatically. It's got videos in the email, it's got links in the email, it shows you exactly what to do. Now, after the first 24 hours, you get another automatic email in your first 7 days, which with videos showing you exactly what to do, telling you exactly where to go, how to do things, and then you get another email after your first 7 days with what you should be doing in your first 30 days with more videos and more links and more training for you. And these are going to be automatically sent to the new LCs in their first 30 days so that everybody has all of the information they need to get to a fast start so that they can start making money right away with their business. This is going to be one of the most incredible things that's going to allow new people to make money quickly. And that's what we're here for. We're here to make people money quickly and over the long term. And that's exactly what this first 30 days action plan is supposed to do, is to launch people into their business. And so it's just going to help a lot more people, which is amazing.
Well, Lior, that sounds good to me. Of course, folks, tools can only do so much for you, right? So aside from the company doing their job, making sure that your brand new LC gets these notifications to the trainings, aside from that, you want to make sure that you're constantly in touch with your brand new LC to make sure that they're actually following through with these training topics. And so, your job is to, have them in your forensic box, give them a call back after the first 24 hours, or make sure you're booking these times with them to help them go over the topics to be done in each section. Okay, so your job is to make sure, as their upline, to make sure that they're actually following through with the trainings and the tasks to be done in these 3 different sections. And so, of course, call upon our national ambassador, Mr. Reza Mesgarlou, to share his few words here as well too. So hopefully, Reza, your line is hopefully good by now. Are you there with us still? And if not, just move on to the next slide. And of course, if you want to add your words later on, please feel free to. So moving along. So again, folks, really excited about the next 30 days action plan. I hope you see how the company is doing their absolute best to make sure that your brand new LC gets the right information. And of course, the last part about this whole development here is to make sure as well that your brand new person doesn't have an excuse to blame you later on. So sometimes a brand new LC, they try to play the card that they haven't been contacted by you, or they haven't been contacted by their uplines, enough to help them get started. Well, this whole purpose of this new enhancement is to make sure that we don't really give that brand new LC a reason or an excuse to try to blame anyone else but themselves for not following through with the tasks required to acquire massive success. Okay, so moving on here to our next update is, of course, our new VIP program website enhancements. And so Again, we already mentioned, I believe on last week's call, that we're going to have a brand new VIP landing page. It's a page that's just geared towards VIP clients, okay? And of course, a brand new marketing campaign that's going to help you take your VIPs to a whole new level. Again, folks, you know, if right now at every single tour that you're doing, if you're not putting every single person as a VIP client, you're not following the system. You want to make sure that people are getting in as a VIP. Why? Because once you're a VIP, the company can now also send to them amazing updates regarding, you know, products and promotions to help keep your person in communication with the company as well too. And so, of course, let's call upon our amazing ambassadors here to share their first few their few words here. Sean, take it away, my friend.
Awesome. Yeah, you know, VIP, this is such an incredible tool. And, you know, this is, again, one of the things that separates GWT from anything else that exists. And I always know our national ambassador, Reza, is always talking about using the VIPs, having everyone who's seen a tour, everyone you talk to sign up as a VIP regardless. You know, whether they're launching a business or not. And now this VIP landing page, the VIP marketing campaign, you know, our CEO came up with some brilliant ideas along with the Leadership Summit group, and I know this is going to skyrocket business to another level completely, from retail sales, you know, to people launching their BDMs. When these VIP tools are in place, wow, it's just going to allow us again to go to another level. It's going to allow LCs to so simply share the business, the products with everyone they know. Again, these incredible tools are here to help everyone take their business to another level. And all you got to do is use them. You know, we're going to give you all the training, all the support. Now all you got to do is use these tools correctly and watch out for your business to explode in 2015. Back to you, Rene.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Sean. And we're going to move on to the next update here, just to make sure we don't end too late for tonight. And that, of course, is a huge news, which is what we're calling Buy 300, Get 300. If you're wondering, well, what in the world is Buy 300, Get 300? It's very simple. Basically, we now, of course, have the brand new $300 gift certificate. And imagine this, folks. Imagine, you know, what other kind of a retail store in the world, when you walk into the store, imagine they go to you, they actually tell you, you know what, if you buy 300 today, you're going to get $300 as well too. So in other words, you can actually spend $600 and get $300 off. But imagine, you know, if you're telling everyone that you know out there, you know, guy, Johnny, Barbara, whatever her name is, if you buy $300 from my website, you're going to get $300. It's so catchy. It's perfect. It's very sexy with that appeal there. And so as you're out there promoting, of course, through the lookbooks and through your catalog and through the VIP websites, all kind of good stuff, imagine saying buy 300, get $300. You can cause so much attraction and so much interest from the people around you. Again, you know, which store will you ever get a chance to get $300 of free shopping when you spend $300? So imagine it's a difference, right? The whole mindset is when you buy $300 worth of products, you're going to get $300 worth of products. It's that angle. It's not spend $600, get a discount $300. It's buy $300, get $300. So this whole target, the whole point of this as well, is that in the past, in order for someone to claim the $300 gift certificate, what they had to do was to watch the entire business tour and to fill out a survey, okay? But what's happened is that the CEO has decided to lift that restriction. So now you can actually give this $300 gift certificate to any single person you want to. There's no criteria to have to watch a tour or to fill out a survey. So imagine that. Imagine, you know, you can go to anyone that you know and offer them a $300, buy 300, get $300. I mean, you know, the fact that we don't have to now do the tour and to go through the survey, because in the past, some people would ask, well, how can I get that $300? And your response was, well, no, watch this tour and fill out the survey. Well, now when someone asks you, well, how can I get the $200? You know what? If you buy $300, you're going to get $300. So can you imagine what it's going to do for your retail business? It's just going to explode your business, drastically. And so again, let's call upon Lior Skaler to share his few words on how excited he is about the big news to buy 300, get 300.
Now, this is the most insane thing I've ever heard in my life. I mean, I can't even imagine walking into any store in the world and saying, I'm going to buy this for $300. Can I get something else worth $300 for free? They're going to throw me out of the store, call security, throw me in jail for a night because they think I'm insane, right? So this is something that's going to help all the new LCs to get started and everybody. I mean, I'm going to be the first person to admit that I have not focused on retail sales a lot since I've gotten started with this company, but because of this new VIP promo video, because of the new landing page coming out, because of this buy 300, get 300, I'm probably going to be the next retail king going on stage at the next convention because it's just going to be so simple to make retail sales with these tools that we're going to be getting. I mean, imagine getting started in this company, going on Facebook and letting everybody know, I just launched my own virtual designer mall. Go and take a look at some of my products and you get a free $300 gift certificate and you know, whatever it is that they buy, they also get free shipping, right? So $300, you get $300 for free and you get free shipping anywhere in the world. I mean, if you have, I don't know, a couple hundred Facebook friends or a couple of thousand Facebook friends, imagine just posting that on social media and every one of those people want to get $300 free and they want free shipping. And we have products that 90% of the world loves and wears all the time, every day anyway. So when they go to your website and see the beautiful items and get launched as a VIP, now they're going to want to launch their own business so that they can start to give out $300 gift certificates to everybody else. And it's just going to cause a retail sales bonanza, all right? That's what I call this, the Retail Sales Bonanza Program. It's just going to be insane. So thank you to our CEO, Rene Mesgarlou, for launching this program, and I can't wait till it's launched.
Thank you so much, Lior. And of course, folks, you know, imagine what's the next biggest event for buying gifts coming up very soon? Valentine's Day. So imagine going to all of your friends and, you know, if you buy $300, I'm going to give you an additional $300. I mean, that itself just sounds insane. If you don't believe me, I want you to do yourself a favor. Go to a store, any store tomorrow at the mall, and ask them, you know, if I were to buy $300, would you give me $300? And see how fast they call security on you, okay? And so let's call upon Mr. Sean Haynes to share his words as well, too, and his excitement on buy 300, get 300.
Well, Rene, I'm telling you, I'm so excited about this. But before I share on that, I just wanted to go back to the VIP, because our regional ambassador, Reza, wanted to share that the more VIP clients, the better our retail sales will be, and eventually easy to turn them into consultants, and she loves how this system makes our lives much easier. Well, you know, buy 300, get 300. This just ties right in with VIP. Actually, I remember last week on the mega webinar, our Senior VP, Sanaz Human, is going to be doing a new training about why buying from GWT Designer Galleries is better than buying from a retail store. And now with buy 300, get 300, absolutely right. You know, as yourself and Liaw were saying, you're going to have everyone come in. The stores are going to be running for cover with this insane program. I can't wait for this to launch. Now, of course, it's important for people to know the first $1,000 of retail sales, there'll be no profits on that, but then all retail sales after the first 1,000, you'll be able to get profits on. But this is going to attract so many VIP customers. You're going to have everyone, you know, as a VIP customer, everyone you know is going to be coming to shop with you for the buy 300, get 300, and you know, every major occasion throughout the year, people are going to be literally lining up at your BDM designer galleries to shop. So it's going to be absolutely monumental. I can't wait for this one to launch. I know I'm seeing comments from our retail queens, Jeanette Beaver and Daisy Korkalakos. They're salivating for this one to launch. So buy 300, get 300 again. Just another monumental development that's going to allow every LC to skyrocket their business, and GWT is going to skyrocket to the billion. 2015. Can't wait. This is going to be an insane year. Back to you, Rene.
Well, thank you so much, Sean, for this keynote today. Again, folks, imagine when so many people around you are now buying your products, what does that do for your business? Because now they're wearing it, now they're promoting it, they're sharing it with their friends. And again, when someone buys one of your products, the next time you can follow up with them and mention to them about, hey, would you want to get paid to do what I just did? It's going to exponentialize and just explode your business. All right, so moving along to the next, again, big update here is, again, we have a few key announcements to mention for tonight. The biggest one by far that you want to make sure that every single person in your organization is taking advantage of this is the Diamond Rush. By popular demand, we're lucky enough by the CEO to have released it back to us again. And how that basically works is that every single time that you launch 2 new personal VDMs who are at least silver and above, you will get a free VDM upgrade. So there's some people out there who unfortunately weren't able to come in at the Diamond package, which is by far the most best package in terms of the best discounts, the highest earning potential, the most commissions, all kind of good stuff. If you weren't able to come in at the Diamond, well, now you can start from a retailer or from a silver or from a plankton, from a gold, and work your way up. So if you were, of course, a retailer VDM, if you were to launch 8 new VDM, that would instantly put you at the Diamond package. If you were a silver package, if you launch 6 VDMs, you are now again a Diamond package member. Plankston launch 4, you're Diamond, and Gold launch 2, and you're also Diamond. Now again, it's one upgrade. So if you were, for example, silver, and you only launch 2 malls, no worries, you're still Plankston, but 2 more would make you into, of course, a gold, and 2 more to a diamond. So again, you want to make sure that this promotion, you let every single person in your organization know about this, because some people out there, we found out later that they didn't know about this promotion. So again, starting January the 1st, will end on January the 31st. So get out there, make sure you're Facebooking this, you're calling your people, you're calling your first generation, you're calling your second generation, make sure every single person in your team understands we have a Diamond Rush promotion, and to take full advantage of this before it's gone. Okay, and so of course, we also have, of course, our huge annual convention happening in April of 2016. You want to make sure, folks, that you buy your ticket right away. Already today we have people, and since actually last night, who have been buying their tickets nonstop. They will go really quickly, I can assure you. Don't get disappointed. Don't wait till last minute. Buy your ticket now, because when you buy your ticket, you can then go out there and start talking to your people about getting their tickets as well too. Again, it's happening on April the 7th to the 10th of 2016, so not this coming year, but the following year at the International Plaza Hotel. It's going to be a jam-packed event. I'm talking about, amazing gala awards, a training and tour, fashion show. You don't want to miss this convention. It's our 10th annual convention. It's going to be one like no other. Make sure you don't wait. Go online right now and buy your ticket ASAP, because there's only a maximum seating of X amount of people. Once the seats are gone, they're gone. Don't wait. Get it right now. And the reason why we're going to have this event is a very, very special 10th anniversary event is because we're going to have our very own founder and CEO, the gentleman who's a self-made millionaire by age 25, helped 13 others become millionaires, sharing his training that helped these other millionaires become millionaires. How to earn 6 figures in 12 to 18 months, and how to earn 7 figures right after that, like myself and a few others. Again, folks, in the past, the Forensic Networker training was such a key training, and to cram all that information into one day, we just didn't have enough time. So instead, our CEO decided to make a change and to give the best value we possibly can, and to have a few-day workshop style intensive training, new chapters being like for myself. I can't wait to see the new chapters being launched in the new Frozen Over system. Let's have a few of our other senior ambassadors share their quick excitement in terms of our upcoming 10th annual convention. Sean Haynes, I know that you probably already got your tickets and a few others. Share with us your thoughts on this 10th anniversary special convention.
Hi, Rene. Wow, what can I tell you? Is it April 2016 yet? I already know, talking with people in the Caribbean and other parts of the world, and people, already booking tickets from around the world for this event. It is going to be absolutely the most insane event. We always know, every year, we always say, how can our corporate team make convention better? And somehow they always make it better. And now we know with the 10th anniversary, my goodness, this is the do not miss event. And now we've got over a year. So it doesn't matter, if you need to get your visa to come to Canada, book time off, whatever it is, there's more than enough time. You don't want to miss this one. If you're going to be talking about this one 10 years after the 10th anniversary, the biggest, most insane event ever in GWT history is going to be the 10th annual convention. I can't wait. I know we got a lot of exciting things to happen between on April 2016, but I can't wait for this date to celebrate the 10th anniversary and, celebrating GWT, creating millionaires all over the world, and going to that billion-dollar company. So it's going to be an incredible, incredible time. Everyone, get your ticket now, $139. That's the lowest price ever for a convention. That I remember paying over $500 for my convention ticket in the past. So again, this is a gift from our CEO, our corporate team. So take advantage, and we'll see you April 2016. Back to you, Rene.
Well, thank you, Sean. Folks, this training at this convention, it's worth well over $30,000 in training. I know some people out there who have paid 30, 40 grand for a few days of training, and it doesn't even come close to the training that you're going to learn at a convention for only $100-something odd here. So, folks, make sure you get yourself to this event here. And Lior, share this the folks on the call that if you want to make a few $100s, you can almost do that just doing retail stuff online and not really come to the training. But how important, Lior, is it that if you want to make 6 figures a year or 5 figures to 6 figures a month, how important is it to be at this Forensic Networker seminar next coming April?
It's not important at all, Rene. It's mandatory. All right? This training is what allowed me to understand how to have the proper mindset for my GWT business. It allowed me to understand what is important in making $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month, $100,000 a year, and more. This training comes from a person who has built teams of 100,000 people, who's created and mentored 16 millionaires in the industry, who's made millions of dollars himself, and he's not just standing on the stage telling you a bunch of theory about what he thinks is going to work. He's sharing with you the exact system, 1, 2, 3, 4 system that he used when he made millions of dollars when he was in the field for 14 years, and he's giving you all of the tools and tricks that he gave you. So not only are you getting all of the other parts of the convention included, which is the gala and the product training and the networking and all of the other stuff you're getting this, an exact system for how to become a millionaire from somebody who used it to become a millionaire, and you're getting it for $130-something, which is the most insane, ridiculous thing I ever heard in my life. So, go to your back office, buy the ticket, and not only buy the ticket, make sure everybody in your team has the ticket, because, what is it? We have over, 15 months to go, and if you started to even put some money away, if you need to put some money away, that's like $10 a month, and you're at the convention next year. So $10 a month, nobody has an excuse. Everybody needs to be at the convention. It's going to be the 10th anniversary edition of our convention, which, by the way, I know our CEO, and I know when there's something to celebrate, he does not spare a single penny to make sure that it's the biggest, most incredible thing you have ever experienced in your life. And I personally don't know how it's going to top the last convention, but I do know that he always finds a way to make it bigger and better, and you know, prepare for your mind to be blown is all I have to say. So, you know, you should already have your ticket if you don't already. So back to you.
You know, it's funny because I just wanted to say that, you know, to summarize what the convention does for you, it just blows your mind. I mean, your mind will be blown when you get there. I mean, every single year, I know we keep wondering, how can it get better? How can it get better? And when it happens, you know, we're all sitting in our chairs, and when things happen during the convention, you're just speechless. Like, you feel like your mouth can't speak English or Chinglish. You feel like your mind got shocked, because we're doing things that no man has done before. You know, this company has done things that, you know, other MLMs just would have dreamed to have the chance to have done, but we did it here at GWT. And folks, you know, I mean, again, training is key. If you can't afford this convention, you cannot afford not to be there. Make sure you get yourself to the convention. It's going to change your life forever. If you ask me, Rene could have become a six-figure monthly earner without the convention training? Absolutely not. So if you want to, you know, get to making 5 figures a month and 6 figures a month, as Liaw said, it's a mandatory training to be there. So aside from that, we also have a... Yes?
All right, sorry, just before you move on, I know our regional ambassador Reza wanted me to share as well.
Oh, please.
She said she's proud. She's proud to say that she's been attending every single annual convention since she joined GWT in 2007. Each year it gets better and better. All the efforts and time that our corporate team puts in convention brings so much enjoyment, inspiration, education, and more. So thanks to Sherry for sharing that. And I know one thing, every top leader in this company, none of us have ever missed or dreamed of missing a convention. So looking forward to see everyone there April 2016. Back to you, Rene.
Thank you, Sean. And of course, folks, if you haven't seen it on the GWT Family Facebook page, you want to make sure that you give our chance to vote for our CEO, for the best CEO, of course, in direct sales. To me, this is simply just a matter of respect, because our CEO has done so much. He's taken so much time of his own, from his family, from his son, to help us achieve our dreams. And, you know, one of the things that has touched me in the last 7 years of being GWT is the fact that our CEO is constantly working crazy long hours, taking time from his family to help us achieve our dreams. You know, he doesn't have to do that, and just out of respect. I mean, you know, aside from building your own business and to help us market GWT, do out of respect. I mean, the CEO here, Mesgarlou, he is a CEO like none other. The world's most unique CEO. Make sure you go onto the website there on the family page, click on the link, and just put your vote in. And if I were you, vote every single day from a different computer, because that's how much he deserves to be recognized as the best CEO in the world. Okay, and folks, of course, we do have a few other quick announcements to share with you before we end the call for tonight. Again, one is, of course, tomorrow night, we do have, of course, if you are in the Toronto area, we do have a tax training happening at the Destiny's Bubble Tea at Highway 7 and East Beaver Creek. If you want to have more information on that, please contact me on Facebook, Rene Liaw, R-E-N-E, last name L-I-A-W, and I can give you more information on that tax training we will have tomorrow night. On Tuesday night, we do have, of course, our weekly Brampton tour led by our Brampton leaders with Alice Cole and Glenn Cole, of course, and the whole team out there as well, too. So we have that on Tuesday night. And, of course, Wednesday night, we're going to resume our weekly live tours here in Richmond Hill at the Holiday Inn Express. Again, folks, you know, 2015 is here. It's a brand new year. Just put away all the excuses. Just get focused on your career. Get focused on your business. Make sure you attend all these events. You know, and bring a few guests with you to our tax training, to our Brampton tour, to our Toronto tours. You know, we're here to do the work for you. Just bring your people out there, invite them out, have a lot of fun. Again, always at 7:30 p.m. sharp, 7 p.m. registration for all of the events. And of course, we do have our first Section 1 boot camp, which is the regular boot camp, of course, the general boot camp happening on January the 17th. Make sure you go into your back office, go into your promo section, and buy your Toronto boot camp tickets ASAP. They will be sold out very quickly. Again, that's January the 17th, about 2 Saturdays from now. And make sure you get those boot camp tickets because you don't want to miss the brand new release of the brand new boot camp happening for this coming month. And aside from that, don't forget, of course, if you haven't got a chance to watch the new Live Your Dream trailer on the website, go to the Global Wealth Trade Corporation Facebook page and make sure you watch the Live Your Dream Tour sneak preview. That was a preview, and I got so excited, so I can't wait for the actual full Live Your Dream Tour to come out. And of course, you know, that's pretty much most of the announcements for tonight. I just want to say a very special thank you to all of our amazing co-speakers tonight, our senior ambassadors, Sherry Zhao, who just couldn't speak but shared all of her comments, Reza, Zhao, Lior, and of course, I want to thank our amazing host, Arthur, for being an amazing host for tonight. And I'm going to turn the call back to you. Have yourself a wonderful evening. Thank you. Arthur, the call's all yours.
Well, thank you so much, Rene. It's always so powerful to listen to the first millionaire speak, and also thank all of you guys who from the GWT LCG group who have just really contributed to this powerful insights that you have shared on the GWT Leadership Summit update. So I really want to thank all of you who are on the call tonight, and the announcements have gone out. We look forward to especially seeing you on the next call. And we hope that you have a really, really good night, and you continue to promote, and share the information with all of those who are definitely on your team and those who are unable to make it, and make sure that they get back to the recording because it is being recorded. So from me to you, this is Diplomat Arthur Anthony. I'm saying good night to all of you who have been on the call tonight. Until next time.